Hey everyone,
Hi.
we just are making this video very quickly to respond to something that is very troubling. We're here to respond to this new woke video. It seems like everything is pretty woke nowadays.
Yeah,
Would you agree?
it's a woke world we live in.
Yeah, anything from Ben and Jerry's to Taco Bell
To
to
Starbucks, even
Starbucks,
getting with the program.
yeah, your local studio, local yoga studio, even. But now we can add the CIA to
They're
our list.
in it. They're hip. They're cool now.
Yeah, the CIA is woke,
right.
bruh.
It stands for Cool Intelligence Agency now, right?
It sounds for Central Intersectionality Agency.
That's right.
According to this new ad by the CIA, and you know, the CIA, I would assume is, or we know, is kind of one of the most egregious law enforcement agencies in America due to its extensive list of human rights violations, torturing, waterboarding. We'll go through a list of
assassinations, wanton, just they do that. I think the CIA, well, I don't know, don't quote me on
interfering in
this.
foreign elections, foreign wars. But apparently, in this day and age of 2021, all is well as long as one has the proper political affiliation.
Yeah.
And so we're going to go through this ad for you now. So we'll just get into it.
When I was 17, I quoted Zora Neale Hurston's How It Feels to Be Colored Me in my college application essay. The line that spoke to me stated simply, I am not tragically colored. There is no sorrow dammed up in my soul nor lurking behind my eyes. I do not mind at all. At 17, I had no idea what life would bring, but Zora's sentiment articulated so beautifully how I felt as a daughter of
A Black Power.
I didn't even.
Shirt,
Oh
and
my
it has
gosh.
like the feminist icon like going down.
how I felt as a daughter of immigrants then and now. Nothing about me was or is tragic. I am perfectly made. I can wax eloquent on complex legal issues in English while also belting Guayaquil de mis amores in Spanish. I can change a diaper with one hand and console a crying toddler with the other. I am a woman of color. I am a mom. I am a cisgender millennial who's been diagnosed with generalized anxiety disorder.
Wait.
It's like they had to check every box.
Like everybody, they hit every one. I think, or almost like she's a woman of color. Mm-hmm. She's cisgendered.
Yes.
She's been diagnosed with an anxiety disorder, right?
Yes.
It seems
she's a daughter of immigrants.
Right.
So, yeah.
And we don't even know why she's telling us this at this point.
Yeah. No, it's so true. Like the other video we were watching where it was talking about like, this seems like it would be an ad you would see in between Judge Judy and Judge Judy Brown. Like it seems like it's like, just like an ad for like a tech institute or something that is helping women. So it's just kind of ironic, the source that it's coming from.
Yeah.
But yeah, is there anything else you want to say about that?
I don't know. You know, it's. Did you use that word pandering earlier? Yes. Right. I just feel. I already feel, especially with this last bit, I feel slightly offended. I don't know. It's maybe
Literally. No, it's funny because like this video is more offensive than like if they were to just not say anything. You know? So I don't know exactly like what they were trying to do.
I'm intersectional, but my existence is not a box-checking exercise. I am a walking declaration, a woman whose inflection does not rise at the end of her sentences, suggesting that a question has been asked. I did not sneak into CIA. My employment was not and is not the result of a fluke or slip through the cracks. I earned my way.
Wait, was that an award for diversity and
it is not the result of a fluke or slip.
Award for diversity and inclusion. That's an award? You know what? wouldn't it be crazy if that award was made up for this video?
I wouldn't be surprised.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I would not be surprised.
Oh,
I just think
dude.
it's funny how, like, it's like all of this, you know, trying to seem virtuous for, like, diversity and inclusion. It's like, what about, like, the brown people's elections overseas that you guys, you know, fucked with? Or what about the wars we've had in the Middle East?
Right.
How many citizens of color were killed in those fucking events that you guys helped fund and you guys helped, like, create, you know?
It's just like all of this, and that's what a lot of this is doing, like, and even this, like, gentle, like, uplifting music, just like, this is them, like, sprinkling, like, this terribly disgusting burnt cake and, like, putting, like, icing on it, just like, no, this is not a happy thing that you guys do, you know?
Yeah.
Don't even put, okay, hold on. I
And
don't want to get too
also,
excited.
and one more thing is, like, a woman of color can also contribute to these, like, evils. Like, just because she's a woman of color is working for the CIA doesn't mean that she's not contributing anything bad. Like
I trust her less now. That if she's now a part of the CIA, yes, okay.
I'm pretty sure all people can be evil.
Cracks. I earned my way in, and I earned my way up the ranks of this organization. I am educated, qualified, and competent, and sometimes I struggle. I struggle feeling like I could do more, be more to my two sons, and I struggle leaving the office when I feel there's so much more to do.
Look, wait. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I keep pausing it. She's walking by a sign that says "Mission Before Self." And she's saying all this shit about the boxes she's able to check off, that she is a woman of color and da-da-da-da. And she's walking by a sign that says Agency Before Unit, Mission Before Self. I can't believe you said,
dude, stop. They just shot the foot of the whole ad.
This is crazy. Yeah, so it doesn't make any sense that she is all of these things, because she's walking by a sign that clearly says the motive of the organization is the mission before the self.
And just after she mentions, like, she's doing it for her and her two sons.
Oh, my God.
You know what? No, dude. This is...
I don't even know what to say.
And I just thought... I thought this could be easily, like, a comedy skit. Like, I could see this being the start of an SNL skit. It is so preposterous to me. And I'm so glad you saw that. I cannot believe...
I didn't see that.
It's so antithetical to, like, her whole speech that she's giving. Why did they... Who let this part of the video get through if they're actually trying to accomplish something?
I know. They need to work on their editors. And it's, oh my God, it's just, we could go on about that, but it's like mission before self. So if your mission is to assist in something that's going to harm people overseas or political prisoners, you know, the mission of the CIA is to adhere that goal before yourself, before your own opinions about things. So it doesn't make any sense, all this shit that she's saying about there being diversity and stuff. If there actually is no diversity, because you're supposed to put the goal of the organization before yourself. Right.
And that's just, and this is the thing. And like, what? And it makes me wonder, maybe just play a little, like, you know, other side, like, what is their actual, she hasn't said what the mission is. What is it? We know, citizens, kind of what the mission is. All of the sketchy shit they've been doing since their whole existence. But like, what's their mission statement?
I used to struggle with imposter syndrome, but at 36, I refuse to internalize misguided patriarchal ideas of what a woman can or should be.
Well, she's dropping every word. Stop. Every single, oh, dude.
And then it's funny because she's saying, like, I resist patriarchal notions of what a woman should be. You're working for the CIA.
Yeah.
So
it's like
how could, that's like you're in the belly of the beast. I don't understand how you think that that is, like, you know, it's just so faux. It's so performative.
Wow. Oh, that's the word. That's the word. Like every word, like intersectional, imposter syndrome, anxiety disorder. These are things, it's like someone working in the CIA is like, okay, what are all the buzzwords that we can use, that young people use, that will make them able to recognize themselves in our fucking shitty ad.
Yeah.
You know, and then people are gonna hear like intersectional, people are gonna hear like, you know, imposter syndrome, and gonna say, I also have imposter syndrome. I know what that, I just learned about that, you know, and like, I don't know, maybe I'm not giving people enough credit, but like, I just learned about imposter syndrome like a year ago. And I said the same thing. I was just like, oh, that sounds like me. And I think this is what's happening. This whole ad is playing off that. This is clearly angled at people who are millennial or young or younger to get on board, because they're like, this is also me. I can do this and it's fine.
I am tired of feeling like I'm supposed to apologize for the space I occupy rather than intoxicate people with my effort, my brilliance. I am proud of me, full stop. My parents left everything they knew and loved to expose me to opportunities they never had. Because of them, I stand here today a proud first-generation Latina and officer at CIA. I am unapologetically me. I want you to be unapologetically you, whoever you are. Know your worth. Command your space. Mija, you're worth it.
That ending though.
I did not.
Again, she's going, I don't want you to apologize for taking up space. If you're a CIA operative, your identity has nothing to do with
right.
All you're doing is accomplishing the mission, which is being ordered by the U.S. government.
Yeah,
so
essentially.
What the hell? Like, what? And I actually, in a way, like, I kind of feel bad for this lady, because, I mean, she probably was like, oh, this is going to be this, like, great thing. And then the CIA totally, like, made her, like, the poster child for their virtue signaling and their exactly pandering and, like,
yeah, dude.
They're really trying to spice up their image, you know, after all the human rights violations they've committed throughout the years.
You can't I don't think it's working. I really did not like, when she was like, you remember you mentioned the shirt with the like the black power fist, the pink black power fist and the Venus symbol, the woman symbol. She like proudly displays it, and it's slowly panning down the symbol front and center, and then like, Mija, you're worth it, using the language she speaks Spanish. And like, side notes, I'm pretty sure there are still children in cages at the border. I don't know, has anyone taken care of that yet?
Yeah, like, are they worth it? Like, who, you know what I mean? Like,
I don't know.
It just is. Yeah, it's kind of disturbing and like dystopian, this whole ad.
It is.
And like, you know, I mean, the CIA has been under investigation for, you know, torture, you know, involvement in foreign elections, like we've said, human experimentation, assassination, and targeted killing. Some of the names on here: Castro, Diem, Lumumba, Trujillo. The CIA has been involved in support and training of death squads that suppress dissent against U.S.-backed right-wing dictatorships in Latin America.
I did not know about the death squads.
Following 9/11, the CIA engaged in torture of detainees at CIA-run black sites. So that's not even like a federal prison. That's like a site that they kidnap you and take you to. And there's
sanctioned by the government.
And there's accounts of people who were just in the families of some of, you know, like cousins of the terrorists, people who were distant relatives of Osama bin Laden were tortured, even if they were innocent, you know? So it is like, it's just so ridiculous to act as if like this fucking like, because, you know, they've adopted some sort of Title IX, like, you know, virtuous like diversity training doesn't really repair all of the terror that they've caused.
It never will. It can't do it.
And it's just disturbing that they're not even like taking responsibility for that, and they're trying to shove it under the rug, like as if we're that stupid.
Right.
You know?
I mean, this country has shown time and time again that they think we are that stupid. That's why, you know, police, precincts aren't being disbanded, because like, oh, this can work. Hey, when has this ever worked? You know, it makes me think about like, and you know, and before I forget to say this, I was thinking about this whole ad and remembering like growing up and seeing like be all that you can be, like Army ads, like Navy ads, and like compared to this, like I can see that like you want to defend your country and you want to do this noble thing. It's not that you're necessarily signing up to like, you know, go shoot people in other countries. You feel like you're serving this purpose by protecting your loved ones, protecting your community. But the CIA,
I know.
I have never, when I thought of people protecting anything, I never would have thought of the CIA. Yeah. Like then,
so true.
It just those things don't even like overlap.
They're not even
in my mind.
No, I think you're totally right because there are people like, of course, you know, like police reform is like so necessary in this country, but there's people that join the cops and there's people that join the military that genuinely believe that they're doing something good.
Yeah.
But not the same cannot be said for the CIA, especially because the amount of training that you have to go through to even get to a level that this lady is at, like you have to be like sworn to secrecy about so many things, and it's just like, oh my God, it's just exactly what you said. It's just crazy that the CIA is like has joined this movement of kind of like trying to pull the wool over everyone's eyes with this faux kind of performative identity politics. And so gross, it's like just a disturbing sign of like where our country is going right now. And I feel as if like us as citizens need to not be so naive to think that because people are adopting diversity that, you know, has only been around for the past 10 years. Like, wow. Like we really need to wake up, honestly.
Adopting diversity. I never have considered it that way before. But that's it's like a thing they suddenly don, like a garment they grabbed off the shelf and now they're diverse.
Yeah.
You know, that's and that's probably more damaging than not being diverse, than pretending toward a mentality or a way of being and then having to like fake the funk without having any real experience or will to change. You know.
Yep. Totally. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. And I think something that I think the government in general has noticed since like BLM is kind of like, oh shit, they're onto us, you know? And we gotta clean up our act and make, oh, people of color are welcome here too, so that you'll just like, you know, bite the bullet and forget about all the fucked up shit that's going on.
Yeah, like the way that trends work and like the, you know, the social world. I saw I was walking in my neighborhood. I have to park a couple blocks away, and I was walking past this house that had a Black Lives Matter sign. Like, you know, you poke it in the ground and the sign is there. And then so the Stop Asian Hate, you know, movement came. I call it a movement, but it's much deeper than that, but for lack of a better terminology. And so one of those went up, and I saw it was like a little bit later, and I walked past this house and I saw that the Black Lives Matter sign had, I guess, fallen down, and now it was in a state of natural decay. Like the sign was fading, like some like grass had grown over it, and it was just laying down. And I didn't think too deeply about it. It just like that stuck in my brain for some reason. It's just like, oh, okay, I guess, you know, you don't need the sign anymore. What, you know, have we moved on from Black Lives Mattering? That's when like I get that vibe someplace. I've seen like shops that like, you know, their Black Lives Matter sign is gone. Like, you know, it's not just about the sign. It's not just about a T-shirt. Yeah, you know, that's right. You can wear once and then like you've done your part, you know. Totally. It's an ongoing It's an ongoing thing. And now for the government to even, especially the lying ass government, to sign up and suddenly be diverse. Who are you fooling?
Forget about the waterboarding. Forget about Edward Snowden. Forget about...
No. Wait, no. It's more like, oh, you guys are still on that?
Yeah, we're diverse.
That's a long time ago. Yeah. That's waterboarding under the bridge.
Have changed.
Right.
Because this lady is working there.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, the savior. Dude, I just can't. I just felt so cringy.
Yeah, it's a little like, I feel this video should be on the list of their human rights violations.
Yeah, honestly.
That we even had to watch that.
Aren't there other ones too?
There
Didn't you say?
are other ones.
Oh my gosh.
Maybe 502. Maybe we should come back.
Oh yeah, maybe we have to revisit because I haven't seen any other ones.
Yeah,
we can revisit.
You know, there are some other ones, but we just need to take a mental health break from the cringe for today. But we really just want to open this discussion of kind of the virtue signaling that is going on right now and how deceptive it is, and how we need to still be thinking critically about what the powerful organizations in our country are doing, you know?
The most powerful organizations at the top of the tops, you know?
Yeah, for sure. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. We'll do some more political commentary maybe if we can handle it. But yeah, we just wanted to jump on real quick and share this because it was just too cringy to overlook.
Yeah. Educate yourself.